Stranger Things 5 Volume 2 is now here, so let's talk about this volume. As with this volume, it does include episode 5, 6, and 7. This review will include minor spoilers, so you've been warned. And I am not going to lie, this does include a lot of hit and miss moments. I do gotta say, one of the best parts about this was the performances. There was a lot of great performances in this, and I thought that was really good. It was fun to see some side characters from like previous seasons come back in this, as we do see more of the sister who was introduced in season 2 for that one episode that never got that spinoff. And we do see more of Mr. Clark, and that was great, but yet it does get to the point where it's like, why are there so many characters? Because I do got to admit, with all of the characters that it focuses on so far, unfortunately, we see Hopper and Joyce take like a step back. Feels like Hopper is just complaining more than half the time. Can't blame him, honestly. And with Joyce, it just seats there for Will. That pretty much what it feels like. I did like how we got more of a badass moment with Mrs. Wheeler. Still weird how I don't think they ever acknowledged what happened to her husband though. But I do got to say, the MVP in this was probably Max. Just the moments with her and Holly in that, well, not the upside down, but whatever that's called. It was fascinating to see. They had a great bond in that. Seeing them help each other was great. And I do like how Holly was more of a main character so far. But with this volume in the season, there was just some stuff, in my opinion, not working. Because there is a scene that plays out as supposed to be one certain way, but how it was written and how it was performed came out a whole different way. But I do want to say the performances in that scene and how it played out on screen was really good, but it didn't do well at delivering the message that it was supposed to. And also there was another scene that was like important in episode 7 regarding one of the main characters. Just how it was that it could have been much better. Then there was this one whole other scene. When it happened, I was like, what the crap is this? But yet, really the best parts about these episodes are the character moments. Because there is great character moments between Max and Holly, great character moments between Steve and Dustin, and great character moments between Jonathan and Nancy. And it was just fascinating to see more of Willow's ability that he developed in like the final episode of Volume 1. Seeing how that works and all that. It was pretty cool. Like, I do admit, it was great that they did more with some of these characters, but at the same time, it does feel like it is just overstuffed with characters. You can just tell that they're scared to kill off characters, and they still are. But some stuff that I don't think work is that it was revealed. I don't know if this was revealed in Volume 1, but in this volume, it was revealed that there was like an 18-month time jump since Season 4. It doing that does make this feel like most of the season was just mostly a setup, even though it's set up just gone after what happened with Season 4. But it doing that and just how characters are in this doesn't really make any sense. Like the relationship between Nancy and Jonathan. They're having problems, so yet that hasn't been resolved in 18 months. Then we have Mike and Jane, which it does feel like their dynamics isn't there anymore. I guess something happened, but it's just never revealed what. Like, this season so far just feels too overstuffed, overcrowded, and we do finally learn about the Upside Down, and it just makes it too complicated. And with this being the final season so far, it just mostly feels like it is just building up. Starting over again, building up, continuing to build up instead of wrapping things up. And now, with there only being one episode left, it does make many wonder, okay, how are they going to be able to fully wrap this up with everything that it's set up with? So yeah, that does have some people worried on how they're going to do this. But I got to admit, I did enjoy some parts in this, but at the same time, there are just parts that could have been executed well, could have been written better, and probably could have taken out a lot of stuff or changed up a lot of stuff. Wrap it up instead of build it up. But overall, with Stranger Things 5, Volume 2, it was okay, but yet it could have been better. It just didn't live up to how Volume 1 was. And with everything that it's setting up for, it does make one wonder how they're going to wrap it up, as it just mostly builds up and instead of wrapping it up. But have you seen Stranger Things 5 Volume 2? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.